and gentlemen, welcome to Ballard High School for tonight's sub-state semi-final basketball game. Tonight, the Ballard Bombers host the Tigers of Gilbert. The Tigers are members of the Raccoon River Conference and enter tonight's game with a record of 10 wins and 11 losses. The head coach of the Tigers is B.J. Terrellis. He is assisted by Randy Sneezek, Jerry Halos, Ty Baker, and David Henson. The Ballard Bombers are also members of the Raccoon River Conference and have a season record of 21 wins and 1 loss. The head coach of the Bombers is Jeff Schertz. He is assisted by Tron Scott, Aaron Lyons, Ryan Weeks, and Sam Weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for tonight's battle on the hardwood are Dwayne Duncan, Jerry Kinder, and Adam Westerwald. And now for the starting lineups, first the Tigers of Gilbert. Number 1, Bert Hanson. Also playing guard as senior, number 20, Jacob Hopkins. Playing guard as senior, number 23, Hammer Pennington. Playing forward as junior, number 30, Justin Terry. And rounding out the lineup in the forward position as senior, number 41, Easton Johnson. And now for the Ballard Bombers. At a guard position as senior, number 2, Mason Murphy. Also playing guard as senior, number 20, Isaiah Peasley. Another guard position, a junior, number 22, Ashton Herman. Going forward for the Bombers as senior, number 32, Connor Drew. And playing forward for Ballard as junior, number 54, Cale Crowe. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that everyone please rise and remove your hats. Face the flag located at the south end of the gymnasium as we honor our flag and our country by the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the hangar for tonight's postseason matchup between the Ballard Bombers and the Gilbert Tigers. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Brock Bierman, alongside my broadcast colleague, Chase Winterbohr.
Thank you, Brian. It feels like we've been here like every day this week. About to live here, am I right?
Busy week of basketball.
That's right.
Bombers win the tip. Starters tonight for the Ballard Bombers: Mason Murphy, Isaiah Peasley, Ashton Herman, Connor Drew, and Cale Krogh. Murphy starts with a three-point shot for the Bombers off the front of the rim, no good. Tigers on the other end respond with a shot of their own. That's no good, but an offensive rebound. And a timeout called by the Tigers. So early on in this game, we are at 0-all.
Yeah, that was nice and early, bro. I was not expecting that timeout in the first 30 seconds of the game, but here we are.
Guess this might be a perfect time to swing it over to you for tonight's keys of the game.
Yeah, you want me to try to get that in here? All right, so first key of the game tonight for the Bombers is, I've said it before in these first two matchups, but rebound. The Bombers and Tigers both ranked top 5 in 3A with rebounds per game. Make sure to get a body on someone and use shot fakes and get bigs up in the air. Second is run. Bombers put up an average of 80 points between the first two meetings against the Tigers. Bombers got to get out and sprint the floor in transition, and as Brock says, let's see some similarities to football season. And then lastly, just shoot with confidence. Bombers shot almost 10% lower than their season average on Monday. Don't be discouraged from last performance and keep shooting your shots.
Tigers open up with a three-point shot. That is good. Bombers now with the ball. Herman with the ball. Pulls up. 17-footer is good for two. Ashton Herman for the Bombers.
Yeah, knowing Ashton for a long time, that is his shot. One dribble, couple dribbles, pull up right inside the three-point line. That is his shot.
Another three-point shot is no good. Out of bounds, will be Bombers ball. The last shot was by Burke Hansen, one of the Tigers' top leading scorers on the year, averaging around 12 points per game.
Yeah, and the one thing I really do like about Ashton too, Brock, is that he is actually shooting 50% from the field, and this Bomber team is actually shooting 50% from the field themselves too, as Connor misses that, but Ashton now gets a chip to the line. But yeah, this Bomber team, you know, Monday really wasn't their shooting night, and they still put up 73, but yeah, Bombers just really got to continue, keep trusting themselves and know that, I mean, all year long they've been taking great shots, so just got to continue that.
Herman's free throw is no good. Yeah, I think any team would take a bad shooting night while still putting up 7 points.
Yeah, yep. And you know, I did want to throw that in there. The crazy thing I did see on Monday was 13 different players scored, Brock, for the Bombers. So
wow.
Just wanted to throw that out there for you.
Sharing the sugar, as you say.
Yes, sir.
Tigers with the ball after Ashton Herman goes 1 of 2 from the line. Another three. That one's no good as well. Tigers going quickly on the three-point line. Herman on the other end. Nice spin move and the finish. Count it. They call a foul, so Ashton Herman will go to the line. What a move.
Beautiful move from Ashton. Saw Tanner there was going to come in for the steal and simply just put on a nice spin move, and great job by Ashton finishing through contact. And so far he's off to a hot start.
Finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Bombers up 6-3. 6:25 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Remains Tigers ball.
You know, that's the one thing too I've been really seeing from Mason lately is he's been picking up full court. I know I recognized it Monday and continuing to do it tonight. And you know, he's a crafty little guard, and he knows how to create turnovers too.
Bombers on defense. Krogh down low, sends that shot back. Isaiah Peasley with the rebound. Bombers go quickly. Drew, Peasley, back to Drew. Floater, no good. Offensive rebound, and he puts it in.
Nice job by Connor there. Ice to the rim on that ball fake. And, you know, I mentioned it, Brad. Got to get these Tigers up in there, and great job by Connor there, just getting them up in there and finishing.
Another great defensive possession by the Bombers. Murphy behind the back to Drew, and he floats it over the front of the rim and in. Timeout called again by the Tigers. 5:40 left in the first quarter. The Bombers lead 10-3.
Yeah, this is just beautiful basketball to watch, Brock. Because Mason was kind of struggling there, bringing it up, but simply just put a nice little behind the back pass there to Connor, and Connor does the rest. But Bombers off to a hot start here, 10-3 early, and that's kind of been the theme against Gilbert in these past two appearances when they have met this season. The Bombers, I did see in their second matchup, was up 49-12 at half, Brock. And in the first matchup, Bombers were up 26-8 after one. So might be seeing some similarities between these two teams again, but it is early, like we just saw in that girls game Tuesday.
And it's a game of runs.
Yep, amen.
Tigers with the ball. Bombers been great on the defensive side so far tonight. Tigers get it down low. Krogh blocks another shot out of bounds, and it'll be Gilbert ball.
Yeah, already 2 blocks here early for Cale Krogh, and we were kind of worried about that ankle before the game. We saw or heard he was in crutches, and seems to be just fine.
That floater off the inbounds is no good. Rebound by Krogh. You got to watch out for the ankle right there. He almost tripped on a player. Peasley thought about firing a long-range 3, instead gives it up to Murphy. Nice in-out move, and a finger roll is good by Mason Murphy.
Yeah, Mason Murphy playing great too for the Bombers. He had 23 in their first matchup against Gilbert.
Tigers with the ball. Bomber fans getting into this game. We have the student sections back. I think it's a little larger than the last time as the Tigers get that bucket over Cale Krogh.
Yeah, I feel like it probably was, Brock. I mean, it's just nice to have people back in here, though.
Definitely is. As Murphy takes to the hoop, double clutch shot, no good. Rebound by Krogh, he puts it up, no good.
A couple good looks there for the Bombers, just couldn't get it to fall.
In transition, 3-point shot for the Tigers, no good. Offensive rebound by Hanson, he takes to the hoop, and Krogh blocks another shot. Murphy on the fast break, he turns on the Jets and lays it in.
Yeah, and just like I said in the keys of the game, Bombers got to get out and run, and Mason Murphy's speed, man, is just ridiculous.
Hanson, another 3, no good. Out of bounds, Bombers ball.
Yeah, rough start here for Hanson. As 2 shots that were not even close, and in between the first meeting, Brock, he only had 2 points, but in the second had 8, so Tigers really been struggling here early against the Bombers.
Both games, Hanson was held underneath his season average of 12.4 points per game. Murphy takes to the hoop. Circus shot no good. Rebound by the Tigers. Tigers with the numbers. Bombers get back on defense quickly to stop that little break. 3-point shot right there is good by number 23, Tanner Henningsen.
Yeah, big shot there from Henningsen as he's leading the Tigers with 13.1 points per game and shooting a respectable 33.6 behind the arc.
Bombers looking to respond here. Murphy finds Drew, top of the perimeter, 3-point shot. Just drains it.
Yeah, I mentioned it during the season, Brock, but that's the one thing I really love about Connor is he can play at all 3 levels, and as we saw there, be able to knock down the triple.
And a foul called. It looks like it'll be on Mason Murphy. First team foul for the Bombers, first personal for Mason Murphy.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too, Mason's really got to be careful about is picking up fouls beyond half court there. Just got to keep an eye out on that, but I do love Mason's pressure here early.
During that last dead ball, Peterson and Eiley checked in for the Bombers, and Peasley and Krogh went to the bench. Student section in the way, so we have no idea what's going on. Looks like it's Bombers ball. That's going to be one of our disadvantages tonight. We got the student section in front of us, but hey, we got student sections back, so I'm not going to be complaining that much.
You're a huge student section guy, aren't you, buddy?
I love the crowd interactions. Murphy behind the back, Drew another 3, no good. Peterson saves it. I thought he was going to be out of bounds. Great effort by Peterson, leads to a bucket by Drew, and the foul.
What a hustle play there by Sam Peterson. Man, I thought that was going to be out for sure, but heck of a job there at Peterson starting that, and Connor doing what he does best, getting back to the line here.
Misses that one. Bombers lead 19-8, 2:24 left in the first quarter. Tigers, another three, no good. Rebound by Drew.
Yeah, Bombers really get out and run, and Connor really didn't have anyone to throw it there to.
Eiley floats it up, count it. Loose ball off the inbounds. Murphy takes it in, finds Herman, and a kick ball called. That'll be Bombers ball.
Yeah, and that's one thing the Tigers really can't be having if they're going to be trying to stay within the Bombers early, is just simple turnovers like that.
2:04 left. Murphy to inbound it. Gets it into Eiley. Drew on the right side. Shot fake, drive. Fights his way in and gets the layup.
I'm loving it, Brock. The shot fake at the three-point line. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, you know, but it's the details, and Connor's just been great so far for the Bombers tonight.
On the other end, the Tigers get a bucket by Easton Johnson and the foul, so he will go to the line.
Yeah, good job there by Easton rolling to the rim, and gets a chance now for a three-point play. He's been a great rebounder for the Tigers, too, averaging 9.7 rebounds per game, so pretty much 10 if you want to round up.
His free throw's no good, but an offensive rebound for the Tigers. Easton Johnson's the one that comes up with that board. Inside, that layup is no good. Out of bounds, and it'll remain Gilbert ball.
Yeah, this is a big possession here for Gilbert, as, you know, if you can get multiple points out of, you really, one possession here, that'd be huge.
Krogh heads to the bench Krogh checks in as Drew heads to the bench. Drew has 11 points already tonight. Tigers with the ball. Nice pass inside for the bucket by Easton Johnson. The pass from Ethan Vesey, I'm assuming, because there is no 45 on our roster. Finger roll by Murphy, no good. Rebound by Krogh, and he puts it in. Travel called. Bombers will take over with the possession.
Yeah, and the Bombers off to a hot start on the offensive end, averaging, let's see, I believe, Brock, I should have had this pulled up, but I believe averaging 72.4 points per game, which I mentioned before does rank first in 3A, so looking like they're on their pace for that again.
Murphy with the ball, finds Peterson. Nice little hop step. Great ball movement by the Bombers. Murphy, open, right corner three. Good! Mason Murphy with the three-point shot from the pass from Isaiah Peasley. On the other end, Krogh just puts his hands up and affects the shot greatly. Murphy tried to repay Krogh with the effort, but a turnover there. Gilbert with the ball. Henningsen to the hoop. Counts the floater with the foul, and Henningsen will go to the line.
Yeah, it's been an up and down game, really, Brock. Lots of points, and I'm all about that.
Krogh and Eiley will head to the bench as Herman and Drew check back in. Krogh was called with that last foul. His first, team's third. No one in foul trouble early. So that free throw from Henningsen is no good. Rebound by Drew.
Would assume the Bombers will hold for one here. 13 seconds left.
8 seconds now. Murphy takes it in, finds Peasley. That's who you want shooting the ball as it falls for three. Isaiah Peasley with that three-point shot, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. At the end of the first quarter, Your Bombers lead 31-14 against the Gilbert Tigers. I want to give a shout out to the Iowa High School Athletic Association for allowing us to stream tonight's games. A little PSA. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect for student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and those around you. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. Thank you from the IHSAA for being a good sport for tonight's game. Bomber fans again, waving to Jackson Herman, Jackie Moon.
Jackie Moon. Yeah, it's kind of sad, you know, it'll be the last time they'll be able to do that all year, unless we get the broadcast.
Unless we get a broadcast at Indianola for the sub-state final.
Yep, but yeah, I like that little tradition though that Bomber community really made up here at the end of the year, and yeah, hoping Jackson's hanging in there and still doing strong, but I'm sure he's got to be happy with the performance so far here tonight by the Bombers.
Tigers with the ball. Peterson forces a turnover right away. Peterson wide open for three, so why not fire it? No good. Rebound by Drew. Drew puts up the jump hook. No good. Follows his shot, and the third time's the charm.
Yeah, Connor already up to 13 points here for the Bombers.
Out of bounds and will remain Gilbert ball.
And this Bomber team's been really scrappy too, and Bombers are actually ranked 5th in 3A, averaging 10 steals per game.
Bombers almost get a steal. Henningsen fires a three and it's good.
Yeah, Tanner Henningsen, like I mentioned, pretty good three-point shooter, and he's off to a nice little start here as he has 8 points for the Tigers.
Early on in the second quarter of play, Peterson takes it to the hoops. The bucket was good, but a travel called.
Yeah, good idea there by Peterson, and just took a couple too many steps, but bright idea.
Bombers get the stop there. Bombers with the ball. 6:55 left in the half. Herman for three. No good. Rebound by the Tigers. Henningsen with the ball for Gilbert. Kicks it out over to Hansen. Back to Henningsen. Another three is good. Tanner Henningsen having himself a first half.
Yeah, he's playing with a lot of confidence out there, Brock. Hand in the face does not even matter for him.
Herman with the ball. He finds Drew. Shot fake, step back, but doesn't get the bucket to fall. And transition. Hansen for three, no good. Hansen still ice cold from behind the arc. Herman takes it to the hoop. Tough shot by Ashton Herman and it falls.
Yeah, tough shot for Ashton, but yeah, he can definitely do that.
Tigers looking to respond. Hansen finds Henningsen. Wouldn't be shocked if he has a little heat check here. As he tried to pull up, but Eiley stripped the ball away, preventing him from even getting a shot attempt. Bombers give it to Drew. Peterson on the left side gets a screen from Peasley. He takes to the hoop. That's a great move by Peterson, but the shot doesn't fall.
Yeah, I was going to say, Brad, that was exactly his bread and butter all season long. Just couldn't get it to go.
And a foul called on that shot. And Hansen will go to the line.
Yeah, credit to the Tigers here, really, you know, staying around early and only down 15 at this point. And, you know, it is a long game, so no need to panic here if you're the Tigers at all.
Free throw is no good. Kel Krogh and Mason Murphy check in for Jacob Eiley and Sam Peterson. Second free throw for Hansen. is no good, man. This guy, you can't have much more of a colder start shooting.
Hey, shoot or shoot though, Brack, am I right?
Yeah, it was a great move by him trying to get to the line because it's one of the better places to
get your confidence boosted. Yep.
Bombers with the ball. Herman takes to the hoop. No good, but Drew again is there for the O board and the putback.
Yeah, and you know, I really mentioned in the keys of the game is rebounding because both these teams are great rebounding teams, but I think the Bombers have really executed on that level. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're getting out rebounded at all for the Bombers, and that's really a big difference why they're up 17 right now.
Peterson has, Peasley had to save it, but a turnover. Tigers inside, up and under move, no good. Rebound by Drew. He gives it up quickly to Murphy. Murphy takes to the hoop, and he lays it in.
Yeah, that all started with a great outlet pass there by Drew, and you know, these Bomber guards really know when to run, and Mason and Ashton were out there early, and Mason just did the rest.
Tigers with the ball, three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Krogh. Kind of just bounced right to him.
Yeah.
Murphy takes it to the hoop. Double clutch layup is good.
Yeah, Mason is driving tonight with authority, really having no problems in the paint at all.
Another turnover for the Tigers. Bombers ball, 3:55 left in the half. Timeout called by the Tigers. Bombers lead 41-20. Want to give a shout out to Jeremy Hyatt with Carl Chevrolet for sponsoring tonight's postseason game. Carl Chevrolet is the #1 new and certified pre-owned dealer in Iowa. Make them your dealer for life. Bombers right now, overall just rolling so far tonight. 41-20 is the score.
Yep, and I mentioned, I don't know if I did mention earlier, Broccoli, in between, yes I did in the keys of the game, but between their first two meetings against the Tigers, put up average of 80 points in. You know, so far tonight, it's looking like they might hit that again, but.
And then some.
Yeah, I mean, this Bomber team has had no struggles on the offensive end here early, and you know, a lot of it too has been second chances around the rim. The Bomber bigs have done a great job of just keeping possessions alive and really just adding extra points for the Bombers, but we'll see here with 3:55 off in a second. What else might go down?
Bombers with the ball after the timeout. Peasley finds Drew at the right elbow. Bounces it off at Henningson's foot, and the Tigers get the steal. Henningson takes it to the hoop. Peasley stripped the ball out and gets it to bounce off of Tanner Henningson. So the Bombers will take over.
Love that play there from Isaiah Peasley. I mean, I knew the whole time Brock, he was going to come in and strip that, but timed it perfectly, so great job there by Peasley.
And a great high-low action from Connor Drew to Cale Krogh.
Yeah, that's what keeps Brock up at night, that little high-low action, isn't it, buddy?
Definitely. Tigers take it to the hoop. Bombers play great defense.
You know, and Cale might have not gotten the block there, Brock, but his size makes such a difference down low.
Peasley from deep. It is good. Isaiah Peasley, almost from the start of the Ballard logo.
From the volleyball line. All right, Mr. Peasley.
Tigers try to get something going here. No good. Rebound by Murphy. Bombers go quickly in transition. Herman wants a three of his own. It is good. Ashton Herman with that three-point shot.
Man,
he has 11.
This Bomber team is feeling it. Really scoring on all levels, Brock. Threes, twos, a little bit of everything.
Tigers with the ball. They get it inside. Krogh sends another shot back. Tigers do get the rebound. Henningson fires a tough shot. Drew gets the rebound. Little football throw to Herman on the left side. He gives it up to Murphy. Murphy wants a three of his own. No good off the back of the rim. Peasley gets the old board. Murphy on the left side. Crosses over, takes it in, and a turnover. Tigers go quickly. Bombers do have the numbers though. Henningsen takes it to the hoop, no good. Rebound by Peasley. Bombers again on the offensive end. Murphy, nice move.
Yeah,
Layup is good.
and that is what he does best, Brock. That nice little in-out move. I mean, he's been doing that for years now.
Henningsen, shot no good. Rebound by Peasley. Peasley finds Drew. Drew shot fake, drive, floats it up and in. Man, Connor Drew's having himself a half. Timeout called by the Gilbert Tigers. 1:26 left in the half. Bombers lead 53-20.
Whew, this is an offensive clinic tonight from the Bombers, Brock.
According to sources, winner set is up 2 against Bondurant Farrar at halftime, which that is the winner of that game will face the winner of this game
Yeah.
for a chance to go to the state tournament.
Yeah, well, you have to keep us updated on that, Brock, throughout the night. That should be a good game.
Yep. As long as my sources keeps updating me, we'll
Your sources.
we'll be able to. Sorry, I got distracted by the crowd. I'll be able to keep you guys updated.
There you go.
Be kind of an upset if, well, by seed-wise, it'd be an upset if Bondurant Farrar beats Winterset, but both of those games, those two split, like you mentioned before the game.
Yeah, you're right.
Both of them split.
Listening to me. Thank you, Brock.
Bombers with the ball. Not Bombers, Tigers with the ball. That shot was no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Bombers' ball.
Looks like, oh, just switching out the balls here. Sanitized. Have they done that all year?
They did that last game a couple times.
Oh, where was I at? I wasn't even paying attention.
Drew, 3, good. Man, mama, there goes that man.
Connor Drew up to 20 points in the first half for the Bombers. He's having himself a night.
Henningsen pulls up 15-footer, no good. Rebound, 3-point shot, no good. And the rebound of the Bombers. 25 seconds left.
Yeah, and the Tigers just have been off here tonight. And between their first 2 meetings, actually, Tigers were shooting way under their percentage, too. So credit to this Bomber team really being heads up on the defensive end.
10 seconds left. Murphy takes it to the hoop. Gives it to Miller. Layup is good. Cade Miller, who checked in a couple seconds ago, gets the layup. And that'll do it for the first half. Heading into halftime, Bombers in full control of the scoreboard. 58-20 is the score. Well, for halftime tonight, we got a very, very special guest, principal of Ballard High School, John Ronca. How are we doing tonight?
We're doing great, Brock. How are you?
Well, I'm doing good from the scoreboard wise.
Players are looking awesome. It's great
It's
to see the
looking great.
students and fans back here. It's fantastic.
Well, you've been here. You've been a part of the Ballard community for
32 years.
32 years. Man, that's longer than I've been alive. So,
I hear you. Don't rub it in.
So what kind of roles have you been a part of with the Ballard schools as a whole?
Well, I showed up on the scene here in 1988. Had coaching football, assistant football coach, and co-head track coaches. Also had Merle Oberning talk me into 1 year of 7th grade girls basketball, which turned into 6 years. And then I had a short stint with 9th grade baseball. So health and PE teacher and coach for the first 9 years of my career.
And since then, principal?
Well, I was the assistant principal, the first assistant principal in Ballard history under Larry Schaefer at the 712 building. And then after that, took off for Wisconsin for 2 years to my home state at a much larger school. I was associate principal there. And then actually just had an opportunity to come back when Larry Schaefer took early retirement, and had a bunch of teachers call me, and the superintendent at the time, Mike Crum, hey, what do you think about coming back? And Lisa and I looked at each other and said, you know what, let's consider it. And the rest is history. Sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. And we came back, and the best decision we made in our lives.
So, being that you came back, there has to be something about, and I mean, anybody that's been to Ballard or has been associated with Ballard communities knows how special this community is, but like, what about this community just makes it so much special compared to other places?
Well, you know, it's interesting you asked that, because I was student teaching at Dowling Catholic and coaching football at Valley High School back in my final year at Drake University. I was a fifth-year redshirt, so I had the opportunity to do that. Saw an opportunity here. It opened up in mid-year, and I came up here, and there was still a dirt road on the way to Cambridge at that time, with potholes as big as Volkswagens. And so Mr. Horning showed me around, and I thought, wow, these facilities are not good. You know, I think I'll be here 1 year and gone, get some experience and go back to the Metro. But then what happened along the way, Brock, I fell in love with the people. I was the youngest teacher at the time in 1988 in the whole entire district, and they really just adopted me as their own. And I tell you what, that's a feeling I'll never forget. And that's a feeling I want to bring when new teachers come in now. You have that welcoming atmosphere, and I fell in love with the people in the community, and the rest was history.
That's awesome. And being that I've seen a bunch of support from the live streams that we've been doing this year, I know how special this community is for sure.
Without a doubt.
So this year has kind of been a rocky year as a whole. We had the storm that kind of shut down the school a couple of weeks. And then, of course, we have the COVID crisis. What have you and like how have you guys been able to fight through this kind of adversity? And
you know, I liken it to being part of a family, right? There's ups and downs in families. Sometimes you don't get along. Most of the times you do. And we made a commitment to the students as a staff, and talked about perseverance. Excuse me. Talked about perseverance and weathering the storm, literally. And the thing I most appreciated, our students and the parents were extremely supportive of the teachers, and let me tell you, the teachers were exhausted for quite a bit of the time, along with myself, a lot of stress, but we pulled together on behalf of the students and made a commitment that we were going to get through this one way or the other.
So, is it, from what I've been told, you are planning on retiring this year?
You are correct.
Which is a big loss for the schools, but do you have any like special memories or anything that you want to mention that kind of stand out throughout your time here at Ballard?
Well, I'll tell you what, it would take me all night to go through the memories, Brock, to be honest with you. I don't want to single any individuals out, or I'll just generalizing, I would say that there's been way more happy times than down times. The outpouring of community support has been tremendous. This place has been a great place to raise my two kids. They got a great education here. It's just such a welcoming, friendly place. The culture and climate here is second to none. Our students and community are second to none. And I think really the memories that I will cherish the most, and I would say that if anyone, you know, a lot of people talk about legacy when they leave something, and I think I'd like to hang my hat on the fact that I was part of hiring 98 different people since I've been here. And the people that we have amongst our kids, and I'm talking EK-12, right? I'm a high school guy, right? But our entire EK-12 staff, from top to bottom right now, I think is better than it's ever been. And I'm really proud of that.
And one of the cooler things about Ballard is we have a bunch of former Ballard students that are actually teaching or a part of the school as a whole, which is really cool to see that it brings back the whole idea of family and that you can always come back if you need to.
Absolutely.
Do you have any, like, I guess, talking about retirement, is there anything that you, like, are looking forward to, I guess, with retirement?
Well, it's interesting, you know, my wife Lisa and I have talked about this multiple times. You know, she's got about 5 years left here. So I don't know if I'm going to put a fishing pole in my hand and hang out with Merle Oberding or what I'm going to do. Some of the other old retired guys, right? But really it's going to be the first full summer off I've had in 25 years. So I don't know what's going to happen in August. I think I'm going to really feel the punch in the gut around August 25th when school starts. This is all I've known, Brock, you know. So I'm going to have to recreate myself. That's kind of exciting. It's like going on a trip somewhere you've never been. You pack your bags, and when you get there, you figure out what you're going to do and what you're going to go see. So I don't know. It'll be an interesting journey.
And last thing I'll say before we'll let you go, thanks to you and like what you've always told freshmen coming in, always get yourself involved. That's one of the things that I've always taken away from conversations with you, where you've always said getting yourself involved will improve your academic performance or just your overall high school experience. And I truly believe in that after going through high school and everything. And without you, I probably never would have thought about doing the network. Of course, Lisa helped a lot because she allowed me to go into her video production class freshman year. So kind of have to thank you a little bit because just the love and support that you gave to this whole community and school district, you definitely have helped students like me realize that we can create different things to help people get involved throughout the school.
I'll tell you what, Brock, that means a lot to me. I take a lot of pride in what kids do after school, right? I know thousands of Ballard graduates, and I'm still in touch with many, many, many of them, and that gives me great pride. It gives me great joy. All I want is for every one of these students to walk out of here and be successful human beings in the world, and we've got some fantastic students. The senior class this year is second to none. I love them. They're doing a great job with school spirit and bringing that back, and they've persevered through some really, really tough times. And so we're looking forward to a nice, strong ending in this spring and kind of open things up a little bit and offer them a prom dance and a quote-unquote generally normal graduation. You know, we're looking forward to that. It's time for these kids to get some normalcy back, and they're really hungry for it. And I just appreciate you doing this job. And you're one of those guys that came back, right? Mm-hmm. You felt the addiction to Ballard schools, and here you are living it out, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you for those kind words. Thank you for stopping by for tonight's interview, and good luck to you guys and the whole entire community school district the rest of the year, and hopefully we don't have any more like roadblocks in the way, and hopefully we can get to some kind of normalcy.
Brock, I appreciate that. The school district's in great hands with or without me, and they're just going to forge forward. We built the culture and climate, like I said, that's second to none, and they'll carry on and just keep doing great things with kids. So love everybody out there, love the community, appreciate everything you've done for me and my family. Couldn't thank you enough. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a good second half.
Oh, yes, we will.
All right, see ya.
See ya. That was current principal. That was current principal John Ronca with tonight's little halftime interview. Welcome back, Chase.
Thanks, Brock. How was it?
It was pretty good. I love Mr. Anka and everything he stands for with the Ballard community. He's been a huge influence on a lot of students. And
he has, yeah. Really, yeah. I mean, yeah, I know. You know, when we were in high school, I mean, obviously we had his wife, Lisa, a lot in a lot of our classes, but yeah, he's been an awesome person to really talk with growing up. And, you know, he came into our Money Sense class at one time, and it was just really cool to hear a lot of the stories that he had growing up. And, yeah, he's a great dude.
Ballard schools are definitely going to miss him, but the best part is that he's kind of set up a great community. So
he has, yeah.
I know for sure whoever replaces him will be in a good spot. Good
spot, yep.
Bombers with the ball to start out the second half of play. Herman shot, no good. Tigers looking to get something on the scoreboard as Henningson's fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound by Peasley. Peasley gives it up to Cade Miller, who hit that last second shot to end the first half. Murphy takes to the hoop, lays it in.
Yeah, Murphy just getting to the hoop at East tonight. Really have had no problem at all getting to where he wants in that paint and finishing.
Popish gets it up to Henningsen. 3 seconds called, so it'll be Bombers ball.
Yeah, something too I just recognized, Brock, is Caden Miller starting the second half for the Bombers rather than Cale Krogh. So wondering if Coach Church is just going to rest that ankle for Cale the rest of the game, but we'll find out.
Yeah, every once in a while when he was checked out, he was stretching out his ankle that I noticed, or he was stretching out a lower part of his leg. So
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure if it's his ankle or not, but
yeah, I could not tell you.
Tigers with the ball. Henningsen on the right side. The ball bounces out of bounds. That'll be Ballard ball. Murphy will bring it up here with 6:25 left in the third. Herman swings it over the left side. Peasley. Ball's poked loose. Tigers get the turnover. Henningsen takes it to the hoop. Tough shot, no good. And he will go to the line as a foul is called.
Yeah, not a bad play there from Ashton. Maybe would have liked to see him, try to take a charge or try to strip that there, but good job by Tanner there getting to the rack and now trying to get some points at the line.
Free throw is good by Tanner. Some scores that were typed in the chat during halftime, I'm assuming. Bondurant trails Winterset as the Tigers get an offensive rebound. Another foul called. Yeah, Bondurant Farrar trails Winterset 27-29. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. DCG.
Hold up. You say 27-29?
Yeah, it's a very defensive battle,
yeah,
probably.
Holy cow.
According to these posts. DCG only leads by 2 against ADM at half.
Really?
And Carroll only leads by 2 against Torm Lake at half.
Oh,
so we got some good games going on.
Yeah, okay.
Could shake up the whole picture of the state tournament.
Yeah, I remember our senior year, Brock, we about lost to Bondurant in that semifinal game. And yeah, that one was scary, but survive and advance, am I right?
That's right, as Drew's shot layup is no good. Looked like he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, it does look like his eye there.
Adam Woodbury.
Oh, you would mention that.
Drew will head to the bench.
Yeah,
Peterson checks in.
Out of all the injuries, though, Brock, that is probably the one that you are most happy to have.
It hurts. It's one of the most painful ones,
yes.
but like, it's just an eye.
Yeah,
you got 2 for a reason as Herman nails that 15-footer.
Yeah, put on a patch and you'll be fine.
Looks like Drew, well, he was heading to the scorer's table. Bombers get a steal. Bombers in transition. Murphy finds Peasley. Kicks it over to the right side. Peterson. Murphy. Little zone look from the top. Well, originally a zone look. As Murphy takes to the hoop, bounces off his leg out of bounds. Gilbert ball. Yep. We do have running clock. Sorry to interrupt you. But
oh, no, you're good.
62-22. Herman almost comes up with a steal. Henningsen takes it to the hoop, fades away, no good. And a foul on the rebound. Who are they calling that on? Calling on Ballard?
Yeah, I think Miller may have. He called him for a push. I thought he may have just held Johnson there, but not sure. But regardless, Tigers will have it underneath the hoop.
Miller will head to the bench as Peterson stays on the court and Drew checks in.
Seems to be just fine.
He's got the 20/20 vision. Foul called on that shot against Peterson. So 41, Easton Johnson will go to the line. He's shooting 46% from the line this season.
Really?
Yep.
Yes, sorry, Brock. Speaking of 20/20 vision, did you know I had 20/20 vision?
I did not.
Yeah, now you know.
I do not, on the other hand. As that free throw is also no good. Rebound by the Bombers.
Oh, wait, no, you were struggling with those black numbers or whatever earlier on in the season, weren't you?
Yeah, when Norwalk wore the black jerseys with purple numbers.
Yeah, you were struggling.
Can't wear glasses because my the mask will fog up.
Fog up, exactly.
Herman takes to the hoop and he lays it in. That's
Yeah.
a great take by Ashton Herman. He's got 15.
Yeah, it was. I love the way he really elevated there, too.
Henningsen stops and fires, no good. Bombers on the fast break. Herman has to save it as Drew overthrew it. Tigers now with it. 3:20 left in the third. 3-point shot for Henningsen. It is good. He just continues to shoot.
Yeah,
for the Tigers.
he's been the really go-to player tonight for the Tigers as he's up to 15 points.
Murphy, his signature in-out move. And what does it usually result in? A layup.
Just a lefty finish there, too, right above the rim.
Bombers in full control. 2:53 left in the third. Henningsen takes it inside. Johnson's shot does not count. Foul called on the floor. Looks like it will be on Peasley. It'll be Peasley's first. Cade Miller, Colby Calvert, and Jacob Eiley check in for Mason Murphy, Ashton Herman, and Connor Drew. Might be the last time we see those guys tonight.
Yeah, and I was kind of discussing it with our guy Miles at half, but not sure if Coach Ricks will play them much the rest of the night.
That three-point shot was by Ethan Vesey. Calvert with the ball. He gives it over to Peasley, who hit an early long-range three, and that one is good.
I just love the way he shoots with confidence, Brock. He just does not hesitate when he hits
One
the
of
ball.
the best long-range shooters in the state.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Foul called against the Bombers. 1:40 left in county left in the third quarter. Tigers get it in. VC's three is no good. Rebound by Miller. Peasley gives it up quickly to Calvert. Calvert finds Miller, and Miller's finish is no good.
Yeah, I love the way, though, Miller continued to run the floor there, and great pass from Calvert. Miller just a little bit too hard off the rim, or off the backboard.
VC's three is no good. Rebound by Miller. Bombers with the ball. 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Oh, my.
Peasley almost makes that three. Rebound by Calvert. Miller finds Peasley on the right side. 49 seconds left. Peasley takes to the hoop, finds Eiley. Eiley fades away, no good. Battle for the rebound. Tigers come up with it. And that little post move is good by Johnson.
Yeah, nice little entry pass there from the Tigers.
Correction, not Johnson. Chris Zaz. My bad.
Come on, Brock.
I couldn't see the three instead of the one.
You need that 20/20 vision.
Yeah, that's right. Peasley thought about the three. He gives it up to Eiley. 15 seconds left. Calvert on the right side. He kicks it over the left. Peterson loves taking it right there. That's his move, but a double dribble called.
Yep, and with the running clock, that would be the end of the third.
At the end of the third, Bombers have a nice lead. The score is 69-30 against the Gilbert Tigers. I want to give a quick shout out to the Iowa High School Athletic Association for allowing us to broadcast tonight's postseason matchup between the Bombers and Tigers. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials this school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all IHSAA sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader. And in Iowa, high school and junior high games can't take place without them. Visit www.ihsaa.org/officials for more information. Help the IHSAA. Add one today.
Speaking of officials, Brock, I'm sure those guys down there got to be pretty happy with how tonight's going. You know, as an official, you got to love the running clock, right?
Most definitely get done early, I guess.
Yeah.
And I want to give another shout out to Jeremy Hyatt with Carl Chevrolet. Carl Chevrolet is sponsoring tonight's game and allowing us to help fund the postseason fee of broadcasting, as there is a foul called. Carl Chevrolet is the #1 new and certified pre-owned dealer in Iowa. Make them your dealer for life. VC will go to the line for the Tigers for some free throws.
Yeah, I believe I might have missed it earlier, but he knocked down a nice little triple from the corner there, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Looking to add to the scoring column. His free throw is good. Shooting 68% from the line this season. Second one is no good. Rebound by Peterson. Bombers with the ball. Peasley's three is no good. Rebound by Eiley. And then the Tigers come up with a steal. On the fast break is missed. And a rebound and a score for the Tigers. Sorry, I was watching Sam Peterson as he was calling for a sub. I think he might have tweaked something.
Yeah, not
as
a
he
good
crashed
sign.
to the floor.
Seems to be walking all right, but I wonder if it was something there with the hamstring, or I'm not quite sure, but
Did have an early season injury.
yeah.
Prevented him from playing a couple games. Looking at the chat, it looks like we got some good games going on for postseason play. Bondurant Farrar is up 37-31 at the end of the third against the Winterset Huskies. Carroll is up 37-34 at the end of the third. And ADM and DCG are tied at 25 with 1 minute left in the third. I think
hold on.
ADM
25
must be a very low
what is up with these
scoring.
low-scoring games? Oh my!
I think we've been spoiled with high-scoring games this
Yeah,
season
we
for
have
the
been
Bombers.
spoiled with this team.
I mean, we do lead the state.
That's right.
Well, in 4A. Eiley for three.
You're saying 4A?
3A. Sorry, I'm used to talking stats about girls basketball. 4A, 3A, same thing.
Sure. Whatever you say, Brock.
All right, we had a group substitution and some more for the Bombers. Alex Upaw, Kyler Watson, Colby Calvert, Bryce Hessick, and Cade Miller are all on the court for the Bombers. Get a Alex Upaw three-pointer.
I knew that was coming.
You know what? I want a Kyler Watson three-pointer tonight.
He was nice last game. He had 2 threes.
Calvert gives it to Hessick. Tigers pressuring, foul called. 6:21 and counting left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the Tigers will go to their bench here.
Get some people some playing time.
That's right, baby.
Bombers with the ball. Upaw gives it back to Calvert. Double clutch shot, good. Looking like Mason Murphy right there with that tough layup.
No, I think we talked about it last game, but I mean his size at, I believe it's 5'9", but he does not play like it at all.
Tigers with the ball. Going back to what you said about Calvert playing taller than he actually is.
Yeah.
A lot of Bombers play like that, which is a great advantage to kind of have as a player mindset, because too many players play shorter than they actually are inside, and that affects their post efficiency.
Remember, everyone, this is coming from a big guy.
This is coming for a big guy.
Yeah.
I was working.
How tall are you?
6'3", 6'4", 6'4" on a good day.
On a good day.
Bombers with the ball. Calvert drives in, kicks it out to Upaw. Upaw down low to Miller. Miller looking to go to work. The ball stripped away. Turnover. Calvert with the effort to force a steal. Jump ball. Bombers ball. Going back to the post thing, I was doing a basketball workout with a Madrid player. I think his first name was Gabe. I don't remember his last name. You remember who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
And we were doing a post drill, and he was driving in on me, but he was playing shorter than his height says. And I'm like, dude, you should be dunking on me the whole time, as that shot is no good from Hessick. Next drill, he dunked on me. I can't make this up.
Is there footage with the cameras on?
I have sources.
Oh, okay.
Another jump ball called. Tigers will remain with the possession.
Alex Upaw getting in there. Love to see it.
And that shot is good by Zaz.
Zaz. I like that.
And that three from Colby Calvert is good.
Man, I am a Colby Calvert fan. I'm going to have to start a Colby Calvert fan club, Brock. Repping that 14 well out there.
Kick ball called. 3:21 left in the fourth. Tigers get it in. And that inside shot is good.
Yeah, nice little post move there.
Didn't see what number scored that.
Oh,
55?
man, yeah, I believe so. That's your number, dude.
Sean Burns? I think it might be 53. No, it's 55.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
your
sure.
number, Brock. Come on.
Again, not 20/20 vision.
Huh.
Can't wear my glasses. 2:40 left in the fourth. Watson with the ball. He gets it over to Ross. Calvert now gets a screen from the postman, Alex Upaw. Great ball movement by the Bombers. I wonder if they're just gonna drain this clock out.
We'll find out, Brock. Usually they don't. Maybe they will tonight.
Calvert spinning, kicks it out. Hessick, three, no good. Rebound to the Tigers. Long three, no good. Rebound by Watson. Watson on the fast break, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Upaw, kicks it out. Jacob Ross, a three, no good. Rebound by Calvert. Watson for three, no good. Tipped around, rebound, Hessick, and a foul called.
Woo, a lot of offensive rebounds there. You know, the funny thing too, Brock, is Bombers pretty much playing with 5 guards out on the floor right now.
Jaden Cattell checks in for Colby Calvert. Yeah. What are you talking about? Alex Upaw is a great post player.
All right, you got me there.
Ross takes it to the hoop and lays it in.
All right, Mr. Ross, loving that inside hand there.
Tigers looking to respond with a three-point shot. It is good.
Now we're getting some scoring again.
By Chris Zaz. Zaz has 10
Yeah,
points.
he's been nice. 10 points, really.
Watson for three. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Jaden Cattell. Jaden gives it down low to Hessick. Kick out. Ross a three. It is good.
Man, why is Ross not strumming for me? You told me that he would.
And a foul called. 25 seconds left. Free throw's no good.
Was that a 1-and-1? Yeah, that was a 1. I was going to say, wasn't that a 1-and-1?
So whose ball is it? So does it just go to Gilbert ball?
I don't know, Brock.
All right.
Hey, we have to look that one up.
That layup is good. Count it in one. for
That was the
Sean
weirdest.
Burns.
We did. We need replay right about
Yeah,
now.
we
I was
did.
wondering if a Bomber player maybe grabbed it and like traveled, but I don't remember what happened.
Jump ball called. Bombers with the ball. Probably won't get it in, so that will do it as there is running clock. 4 seconds left. Don't even need to get it in as Watson gets it, and that will do it for the ball game. Bombers win 79-45 against the Gilbert Tigers. The advance to the sub-state final against the winner of the Bondurant Farrar winner set game. Thank you to the Iowa High School Athletic Association for allowing us to broadcast tonight's game, as well as Jeremy Hyatt with Carl Chevrolet for sponsoring tonight's game. Bombers win, advance, survive in advance, like you say all the time. We'll see who the Bombers get to play.
Yeah, I need another update on that score between Winterset and.
Let's look
At it before we end the broadcast.
Little,
yeah. Try to give everyone a little score update.
ADM currently leads DCG 30 to 29 with 4:40 left. So that's a game you got to keep. If you're able to go on YouTube and look at a different game, that might be a big game to watch.
Tune into that one, yeah.
Carroll extends to a double-digit lead, 54 to 40. Looks like they'll be moving on. Bondurant Farrar extends their lead to 9, 42 to 33 with 3:30 left.
Really? All right. Hey, I'm pulling it up right now. Is it on the DCG?
The DCG game?
Yeah.
Probably,
is that on YouTube?
DCG activities. I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure it is.
But yeah, anyways, though, you can finish.
Yes. So thank you for everybody tuning in tonight. If you're looking for a game to tune in, definitely tune in to the ADM DCG game. Update right now, 34 to 32. The Mustangs are leading against the Tigers. That's a big game going on right now. So it would be an upset if ADM would to beat DCG. Thank you for everybody that tuned into tonight's game. We may see you next week for the sub-state final, depending
Hopefully.
on the rules and regulations. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. And if this is our last game, thank you to everybody that helped us out this year and supported us throughout the season.
Yeah.
And as always,
as always,
this is the Ballard Network.